Hey all, Heber here. So today we are talking about the win bonus and how it skews all the results. So don't forget to subscribe if you also hate that bonus. And if you don't know what it is the 50% extra XP that the winning team is awarded after, well, obviously a winning match. And it's counted into your average XP, and it just completely distorts the picture of how good an individual player actually is. And some people say, but it's a team game and yada yada yada. Yeah, but I mean, some people play this ship, like this game here, solo. I would say probably most people play this game here solo, and I'm sure some people would like to know how they actually rank after a battle, and see like how well did I do of all the players involved, not just in my team. So that's what I am, wanting to get through to wargaming here. So here we are. Starting, and the two battleships in the middle, they are already off to an awful start, having left their spawn and going around an island. So I shot at this Minotaur to make him smoke up, and then I'm going to use my radar to hopefully get him spotted. There he is. And then I was expecting my team to help me kill him, because you're only going to get this chance once in a game. And I get in 3 citadels there. I'm quite happy. It's not enough, obviously, because I was going too fast, and he got spotted at a weird place. I thought he would be closer, actually. So anyway, I didn't get in like a full salvo, and yeah. Anyway, we've got the cap now, and as you can tell, torps are incoming. But I've got my sonar on. I'm spotting them for my team. So there's a battleship behind me, and I mean, there's just not much teamwork going on over here, really, if I can say so, and I think I can. And I've got the Reds on the run now, and that's good. And the destroyer in there is also very unhappy with how things are, which I can fully understand. Had the battleships in the middle actually pushed in and taken up better positions, they would have been easily able to punish that Minotaur there. But as it is now, this guy is getting away, and the chance has disappeared, and we are not going to be able to kill this guy now. Like, it's too late. But I said the Reds are on the run, so there's no point hanging around here. I mean, there's no enemies, they're all fleeing, and there's no point chasing them, because we're too early in the game to push a flank like that. And Minotaur, not the best pushing ship in the game. And in any case, there's a destroyer down here all the way on our side of the map already here, 4 minutes into the game. And again, because the guys in the middle just did a crazy play. I don't know what they were thinking. So I'm just checking, yeah, everyone's leaving. And you saw the battleship coming over here as well. I'm probably a guy who left the middle as well. And what are you coming over here for? Like, the action is over. The cap has been won. The Reds are retreating. So what are you going to do? And if you watch him now, he's going to sit out there on the right, where there's nothing to shoot at. I don't know what he's doing out there. Just sitting there and, I don't know, waiting, whatever. And he's going to sit there for a full 5 minutes, I think. But in the meantime, I'm going to actually push over to this side here, because it doesn't look like the Reds over on this side here are going to push. And this battleship here is asking for help. The Pommern here, he's doing good, by the way. Finally a good battleship player. So we'll help him out. I don't like the way he started the battle, though, by going around that island, but I'm willing to, forget about it. So he's asking for help, and there's, like, the guys who spawned at A, they are pretty much getting overrun. So, of course, they're not going to have time to respond to this. And if we don't deal with this shimmer here, those battleships won't be able to do much, really. And I'm sure he's keeping them spotted as well. So we need to remove that guy quite quickly from the game here. And again, the battleship over on the right. What's the point? What are you doing? There's no enemies over there. We already have the cap. Whatever. I don't know what's going on. So like, this is a game where I'm not focusing on damage. I am trying to herd cats into actually winning this game here. And capping my side, done. I've done that. The Reds ran away. So 2 choices, follow them. But in this case here, there's too many of them, and I don't have the right backup. So it's a better play to go over here and get rid of this destroyer here, because that should free up the middle to position a little bit better, and you know, hopefully give us an upper hand. In the meantime, we've lost 2 battleships and a cruiser, and I still don't understand how you can lose a battleship in the first 5 minutes of the game. That's beyond me. Who knows? So anyway, I'm not using my radar here because I want to take this Shimmer by surprise, and I want to save the radar for when he smokes up. And there he is. And I mean, you don't need the RPF or anything like that. If you're a good player, you know exactly where the destroyers are. And I get so many people saying, "Oh, you should put RPF on your cruisers. Why do you put rudder on?" Like, you don't need that. If you need RPF to figure out where the destroyers are, then I'm sorry, then you're bad at the game. So we got the Shimmer out of the way, and now we're facing a really annoying Colbert, because Colberts are easy to dispose of if they're anything but bow on. But obviously this guy here knows that, so I'm going to steal the Shimmer smoke. Always, you know, a nice thing to do, very satisfying. And then I'm going to try to see if I can't keep this guy at bay here, because you can see the battleships are not pushing, and we are, like, our control of this map is only about a quarter. You know, the bottom right is what we control. We do have 2 caps, but it's just a matter of time before we lose the B cap, because we've only removed 2 red ships here. And destroyer gone. That should really give us an upper hand here. Like, that should make the battleships be able to do whatever they want really on this map here, because there's no Shimmer around anymore. So this here is the beginning of the end, because we just lost another battleship and we're down to 4 versus 7. So this is a problem, and my smoke is running out. And when I popped into this smoke about a minute ago, I was thinking, oh, we'll be able to easily, you know, repel this attack by the Colbert. I have 2 battleships helping me out, but nope, absolutely nothing from the battleships. And that's a common theme in battles where, you know, a team loses. Is usually people just don't shoot at the enemy, and I don't know why. I mean, I understand the battleship that was all the way on the right because he positioned horribly. I understand that, but why don't you shoot at the enemy, especially in a battleship? You should be shooting at the enemy every reload. If you're not doing that, then you are in a wrong position, or you're doing something wrong. So this Colbert here, like I said, he's only going bow on, and with AP only, I'm having a really hard time getting to him. And at the same time, the Alaska is capping, and the Marlborough is like hitting me hard, and there is not much going on the team here. So that's okay. We'll get some defense here, because I can see we're going to lose this battle here. It's just a matter of time. We simply don't have the like, the spread of our ships is terrible compared to the Reds, and our destroyer is behind them. So the meaning that he'll have to shoot torpedoes at them from behind, and you have to be pretty close for that to happen. So that's also pretty poor positioning there. But anyway, we'll do the best we can here. And I mean, I'd say I've done my cruiser job here. I took my flank. We still hold that flank, by the way. It's always good to grab the flank that you spawn at, because then you're going to get the tickets. And we are ahead on points. But because we are now losing the B cap, and no one's really interested in doing anything about it. If you look at this battleship here that's next to me, he's in a position where he can't shoot anything. And yeah, don't know. So this Colbert is obviously has it in for me. And I have to keep him in mind all the time. And we're just going to switch targets all the time, because obviously I want to reset the Alaska. I don't want him to take the B cap, because at this point we can still win on points. It's looking really bad winning on ships here. But points, it's still a possibility if just the battleships would actually, you know, do something. So we got some torps incoming into the cap. Hopefully we can get a torp hit. And just trying to reset, because the longer we can reset, there's only 4 minutes left, and now we are down to a lead of only you know, 40 points or something like that. And I haven't been paying attention here, getting, you know, squished next to an island, and yeah, things are just turning really bad. And now we're 2 versus 5. So I mean, the red team, I wouldn't say they did better. I will just say they had less dead weight to carry, and that's really what differentiates a good team versus a bad team. Is how many good players do you have, and how many bad players do you have to carry. And in this case here, the red team just had less baggage to carry, really, because we had a really good start, and as soon as I dispatched of that destroyer, we should have won this battle here. That's for sure, but we didn't. And the Colbert is too smart to run into my torpedoes, but I am getting to him now. He's finally close enough for me to hit his superstructure with the AP, and also the guns. So I can outmaneuver him, but at the same time the battleship is coming around the corner, and that's the end of me. I'm just healing there, thinking, oh, maybe I'll be able to do it, but no. And that leaves the Pommern as the only survivor here. So the point of this battle here is, it looks like, oh yeah, look at that, the red team was just so much better, they just kicked everybody's ass, but really? Not really. Let's have a look at the final points here. So I'm just going to speed through the last few minutes here where the 5 red ships gang up on this unfortunate blue ship. But what I really wanted to show you is the battle results screen, because that's the screen that I think needs changing, and I think it needs to happen very, very quickly, really, because it's been like this forever, and it doesn't give you, or at least you should have the team result, but then you should have another screen where it's actually like a total result. Because if we look at the screen here, then obviously my team is the losing team and the red team is the winning team. So the red team has been given a 50% winning bonus to their XP for no reason other than they win. Like, they didn't earn it or anything like that. So that's the thing I'm really, I really don't like. I'd say XP is a measure of what, like how good of a team player you are in this game, and how good you are at, passing the ball to your teammates and, trying to win together. So if we remove the 50% win bonus from the red team here, you can see things are looking very different suddenly. This is because the team results screen is now only showing the XP that every player actually earned in the battle. No premium XP, no winning bonus or anything like that. This is the XP, like the raw XP that you got for playing this battle. And that's what I think this screen should actually show. But we'll go one step further and actually, line up the whole team according to XP. And I had to kind of do this screen myself, so I apologize for the look. But as you can see here, actually the red team, they weren't even in top 2. That was the blue team. And then there's something very interesting here. You see how the whole red team kind of sits in the middle, and that's pretty much why they won. You can see we have a lot of players down in the bottom that's barely gotten 1,000 XP, and overall the red team was just better, but they didn't have the best players in the game. So this is how I think the team results screen should look, or we should have another screen that looks just like it. Where you can actually see, okay, I might have lost the battle, but I certainly put in my part of the work. And you can also see how much XP you actually earned, like for real, not some you were given by a bonus. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you out there.